Assalamualaikum everyone. Welcome to Islamic Banking and Finance. I will proceed to discuss further on the basis of Islamic banking and finance and the way how we should begin to introduce the basis of Islamic banking is through the discussion of the Quranic prescription of AlBay over Riba, because that would be the front line which we will use to introduce the alternative to Riba, which is AlBay. When in Surah Al-Baqarah, Allah says, وَأَهَلَ اللَّهُ الْبَيْءَ وَحَرَّمَ الرِّبَا, that Allah has permitted AlBay but prohibit Riba, and this would imply that if we want to use AlBay as the alternative to Riba, we would have to look at the entity where Riba prevail, and that would be the banking firm or the banking company, and we would use the concept of AlBay instead of Riba in order to see how AlBay will be able to function, or how AlBay will be able to make the bank to function as well as when they are using Riba. In fact, when the bank uses AlBay, we should expect to see that the impact of the banking operation should be more superior, if not equivalent, to the impact by the Ribawi system, because AlBay is a law, is a rule from Allah, and therefore it means it is justice, it is equitable, it is good for the common weal, as opposed to something that is prohibited like Riba, which is the root of all evil in the financial market, that leads to economic fragility and inflation, hyperinflation, recession, depression, and all of that economic volatilities that is not good, for the life of a human being, because the pressure of the economic life, will not make us a better person if there is no, meaningful solution. And our solution has been what Allah has prescribed, that is AlBay. So AlBay literally means sale, which is trade and commerce. So we are dealing with a system of buy and sell, as opposed to a system of money lending with interest, which is Riba. And we want to understand what is the meaning behind such prescription of sale by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? So do we mean that the sale must be valid, the sale must be Sharia compliant, to mean that it is more superior than Riba? No, that's not the way how we should look at the meaning of sale that the Quran intends to convey to the human being, right? Because we have to see, of course, the explicit meaning of sale, which is trade and commerce, buy and sell. But at the same time, we also need to see the philosophy, the meaning of sale, and what is the principle or rule by which sale is established, or on which sale is established. So when we look at a sale transaction or buy and sell, we can see that the merchant, who is the selling party or the trading party, so for Islamic banking, it can be the bank, right? So when the merchant sells something to their client or to the customer, so the merchant intends to make profit, right? So the merchant can, for example, uses his own capital, let's say $100, to buy a particular asset or property, from the wholesaler, and then he intends to sell it at the marketplace, of course at a profit. So if in the marketplace, the price of the goods is $140, for example, then if the merchant is able to sell at that market price of 140, then he will make a $40 profit. But in a marketplace where the price is set by the demand and supply forces, there's no guarantee that the merchant can sell at 140. He can sell at 140 and make $40 profit. He can even make a windfall, if the price goes above 140. But there is also a case where he may not be able to sell at 140, but below that, if he sells below 140, above 100, he can still make a profit. But then if the price went down so much below the cost price of 100, say $80, then of course the merchant make a loss of $20 when he is forced to sell off his goods at $80, and he may not want to wait for long because probably the price may come down some more. So there are losses, there are profit, right? So in the system of AlBay, human being must be able to recognize this system of risk-taking, al-gharam bi-ghanni, with loss come profit, right? So that is the rule in any ordinary business. That is, in sale, risk-taking is pursued with possible losses, right? So when we take risk, there is a possible of losses, there is a possible of gain. So that is the rule. So that is the morality that we are trying to convey that exists in AlBay, as opposed to riba, where in riba, when we make a loan with riba, the loan contract will define how much interest that you will enjoy from the loan, and meaning that at maturity, the lending party will get back his loan in full plus the interest. So there is no fear of losses, and that is why Islam condemned riba, because it is a system whereby profit is gained without the taking of loss, right? So this is a very beautiful system of Islam that we would like to convey and to spread across the global market to show that this is the Islamic takeaways in the business environment, which is AlBay. And we can see here, as I have mentioned earlier, that as to repeat what I was saying, that that the merchant buy at 10, and then he buy from the supplier at $10, at $7, and he intend to sell at the marketplace for $10. If he is able to sell at $10, then he make a profit of 3. So sometimes if he's very lucky, Allah give him more rizq. So suddenly the price will go up from 10 to $12. So he can even make a windfall of $6. So that the merchant is exposed to this kind of profit. But at the same time, there is a possibility that the price will fall below cost price. So he bought it for $7, but he was able to sell it only for $5, and he made a loss of $2. So that is the outcome of a sale, whereby when the bank buy the goods from the supplier, he does not know what is the outcome in the marketplace. At what price he is able to sell. So the outcome of the sale is unknown. Only when the sale is confirmed and executed, then the merchant will be able to realize whether he is making a profit or making a loss. Whereas in riba, the outcome of the contract of riba is known upfront. That is, the lending party will get his full loan payment plus the interest payment. So there is no, there's no uncertainty in the income. Whereas in AlBay, we can see that there's possible losses and possible gain in the loan, in the sale transaction. So this is a very beautiful illustration, about AlBay. And we will see also that when we talk about AlBay, we are not only talking about sale, because AlBay can be divided into various types of contract, such as sale-based and equity-based and lease-based. And the one that we have been referring to is the sale contract, which is sale contract, which is murabaha. And the one that is available in the banking system, it will be murabaha, salam, istisna, and tawarruk. Okay, guys, I think we can stop here. I will further continue on this discussion on the classification of AlBay, so that we can we are able to properly arrange our thought here to see how well AlBay can be positioned to be utilized in the banking business. Okay, guys, thank you very much. I'll see you again. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.